What up, peeps? Yeah, so I made a video on Thursday. I had seen a helicopter. Oh, excuse me. It was a helicopter in my neighborhood. And there was a lot of helicopters that day. Very loud too, very close. One was at the corner. It looked like it was going further away. It turned around and was hovering over my neighbor's house. Whose house is down on the right side of me. I was like, what the hell? So a nice video footage. It was broad daylight too, so I zoomed in and everything, and I took video. It would not upload to YouTube at all. Like, it took 2 days for it to try to upload. It kept saying waiting. I'm like, really? So I had to wind up deleting it. I never uploaded. So there was cops everywhere and helicopters everywhere. I mean, my neighborhood's predominantly one thing. I can't really say it on here, so I guess they felt like they were gonna get targeted or something, because what's happened in the country they're originally from. But they got all like the perks. Trust me, they're not coming here to do that stuff. They wouldn't be allowed to get away with that stuff here. So they're like always worried for no reason. And they always put on the full armor of God. There's no fear with him. Fear is from the devil. The pagans they always have fear, like these people. Stop worshiping demons and then you won't have fear. So her best friend Sonia, witchy poo, I saw her today with another witch. And I had like you get a feeling like something ain't right? So I started praying. I was sitting out front, I was praying, because I felt like a little weird. And I was gonna go to this other store before I get my coffee. And then I was gonna get something to eat too. So I wound up just going straight to go get something to eat and then get my coffee after. Because I didn't feel right. There's something was going on in the neighborhood. So by the time I got up to the corner there, this witch, she's a witch, she's a gypsy witch. She was standing in front of, not in front of Dunkin', like in like where the garbage pails were, smoking. She looks like she was 80 years old. I don't even know how old she is. She looked disheveled. Just like my neighbors over here, the son. He looks like that too. They play around too much with demonic things. And eventually it's gonna come get them. They don't understand that they're not gonna live a long life, working with them. So they definitely did something. The camera's not picking up anything, like in my backyard. They did stuff. Like, you see this little lake here? The whole top of it was off today. There's 2 of them. So this one, the top of that was off. Like somebody unscrewed it. And then already the cushions were like pushed down. And it wasn't the cats, because we just saw the cats tonight and they jumped on the cushions and then the cushions didn't move. There's a brick on top of each cushion. The brick was on the floor, on top of the piece of plastic that it has, and all the cushions were just like somebody pushed them gently with their hands, and they all fell to the floor. Meanwhile, that day we had the table out, and all the chairs they were all washed, and they were out because they were being dried. We leave them out to dry. So they had all this stuff to get through. And, still, all that stuff was on the floor. So I just put everything back. I didn't say anything either. And then my sister saw it too. Like, it happened again, and we put everything back. So that's twice. And now this thing, I was out here earlier. I go, do you take the top off all that? She goes, no. And she put it back. So So I think they did like a ritual or something where the camera back here ain't picking up none. Cause how is that? Like, you know, the cameras weren't working the other day. And he came out here like a million times yesterday. And the camera didn't film him. In the alleyway I'm talking about. So it means they did some sort of witchcraft to stop the cameras. And then I find this kind of stuff, you know, it's like, they definitely did that. So, whatever. I was getting a spy camera with my window, but the one I got was the wrong one. So I sent it back. It didn't feel like it was real. Meanwhile, I got it off of Amazon. You would think it was real. It felt too light to be real. So now, every night at like 9 o'clock, Bread Boy and his girlfriend, they come out here. At night, they never come outside. They're the two people that don't ever come out. They never come out in the day or like early at night to come out here. They come out here like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. So I think they're having sex back here. We just don't hear them. That's probably why they wanted the archway built. Like, she was really excited. The archway got built with his girlfriend. And so go have sex back here. Jillian used to do that all the time. So she'd jump in the pool, have sex with the boys. And she was young. But that's child abuse right there. Her mother should have got arrested. Whatever. Yes, these two are grown, but in the backyard, in your parents' house. That's gross. You got your own fucking house doing that in the backyard, you know what I mean? And I heard them having sex today. I guess the parents were out. I opened my window and I hear boom, 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 boom. I was like, really? I know they were, I know they always have sex, but to actually hear it, it's like, you know, when you have, like if you're in an apartment building, you hear them having sex, you know what I mean? It's like very loud. Because I always hear my tenant having sex with many boyfriends. She has a lot. And then her roommate has a regular boyfriend. I heard them having sex at like 3 in the morning. You can't have sex any other time but 3 in the morning. That's a ritual. Sorry, I can have sex anytime I want. I just don't have anybody to have sex with. That's alright. Somebody blocked that too. I think they did it though. I think Bread Boy did it. Because he had a thing for me when I first moved down here, especially. She didn't ask me out on a date, so how much of a crush do you have on me? You know what I mean? You're supposed to ask people out on dates. You snooze, you lose. And he asked me out on one date. So he's gonna get mad that I'm not having sex with him. Did you ask me on a date? Did you ask me to be your girlfriend? No, you didn't do any of that, so how are we gonna do anything? Doesn't make any sense, right? So now he's got a new girlfriend. She's better looking than me. Oh well. I guess I'm supposed to be jealous of that, but I'm not really jealous of that. You know, it's those types of men that block me from having, you know, sex. Because they're mad that I won't have sex with them. What the fuck is wrong with you? Ladies, it's hard to find somebody right now. Somebody decent anyway. If you look online and see all the whack jobs that get together, forget about it. You're like, damn, they don't even shower. Those people do not shower. And they're getting together. They're gonna have each other, you know what I'm saying? Those are the type of people that should be together. It's because of the narcissistic assholes out there and people doing witchcraft. That's why normal people don't, you know, want to be with anybody now because everybody's a psychopath. They really are, though. Everybody's a psychopath now. I got gang stalked today, but I was laughing at it because it's stupid. How are you going to be afraid of something like that? Especially if you're covered in the blood of Jesus Christ. You're not going to be afraid of nothing. Yeah, well, Friday I went to the dry cleaner And on the way to the dry cleaner, the cops were at the corner, at the next corner. They were coming out of the pita place. It was like 3 or 4 of them. And they're looking on their phone, but they had it pointing towards me like they wanted me to read their phone. And I got up to them, and I kind of laughed a little bit. And they looked at me, and they couldn't believe, they made the face like they couldn't believe that I figured them out. And then they stopped. I was like, whatever. And then I get up right before the store, right before the dry cleaners. The cops were there. The cop was waiting, and he looked over at me, and he was smiling, and then he put the lights on, and then I laughed, and he turned back around, and he drove right off. I'm like, yep, I know your secrets. I guess they're gonna try the new tactics. But today was kind of like, that weird day. So I saw the witch, and then I turned the corner, and I saw somebody I haven't seen in a long time, and we got to talking. And this guy comes up to us, and he looks like John, like a lot like John. The same kind of build and everything. And he starts talking to himself. And he said something like gang stalkery. I don't remember what he said. And I looked at him like, really? Are you kidding? You're gonna say something to me? And then he turned around and went back to Duncan. I was like, yep, keep walking, get out of here singing. So we're talking to each other, me and this lady. I look over, there's food on the bench, like freshly bought food, like there was onions and tomatoes, pasta, I guess for the homeless people, in the area. Which is a nice gesture, but this one lady came, and she was definitely not homeless, and she was taking the food. I'm like, really, lady? That's for the homeless, not for you. She had 2 Target bags. One new one, one old one. She's talking to herself. She looked like a witch. She was probably a gypsy witch. And there's the helicopter again. You hear it? Anyways, the day I saw the helicopter, later on, I was out all day. Oh my god. Oh, there's the helicopter. Anyway. My family said they were in the backyard, and the helicopters were right above them. Like, what are they doing? Why do they hover? We're not doing anything. That's what I don't understand. What the fuck they doing? Just fly your plane, and that's it. Like, don't hover over people's houses. That's suspicious. They're trying to say we're suspicious? No, they are. So, yeah. So I gotta deal with all that shit. And then I got to the next corner, right before I went to get to, I got some Chinese food. So I got to the corner. There's a guy sitting in front of one of the stores, completely passed out drunk. He didn't look homeless, he was an alcoholic, I guess. And, those are perps. Perps do that all the time. They just hang out and get drunk all day, and they get paid eventually. So a couple people like that, they look like they got paid. You know what I mean? So, whatever, I just, kept ignoring them. They kept, looking at me to get my reaction. It's the demons. The demons want this reaction. They want us to react to them, because there's demons around us. If we get the demons out of us, they still linger and watch. And then they torment the demons that are in the people that are actually worshiping the devil. And they start fighting with each other, and then that's why those people stare at us like that. I was watching a radio about that. Human anthropology is called. Right, he says those demonic people, the demons that they're worshiping jump out of their body for a minute, and then, basically telling them to look at you. And it's true, you see it. You see in their faces, they look like they're angry. You're like, wait a minute, you don't know me, I don't know you, what are you angry with me for? That's why when people stare at me, I'm like, what are you looking at? What the fuck are you staring at? Excuse me, that burp was for Chief Hamler. He's probably still watching my videos. He's not commenting yet. Like I said, when any troll comments on my channel, I'm gonna just Report him. And that's it. That's all you could do. I am not going back and forth with them. I got no time anymore for that. I ain't tolerating. I'll say it like that. That day was funny. There was a traffic cop, right? So she was giving out tickets. I don't know what the fuck happened. But she's like, the way she said just like that too. Mrs. Lewis, I forgot what she said to her. We were just there for like a second. We turned the corner. And she gave the ticket. She's like, I ain't tolerating. Like that. Like, what the fuck you ain't tolerating? What are you ain't tolerating, you know? It doesn't make sense what she was saying. So that's why I'm laughing about that. That's what I'm saying to the trolls. I ain't tolerating yo ass. In real life and online. You cowards. Anyways. And that's it. Like I said, they give you trouble, start meowing at them. And bark at them. And do burn noises at them. They want to act stupid, you say that shit to them too. They'll be really scared and they won't say nothing to you anymore. That's how you do it. That's how it goes. That's how you get them. I did that. I did so many perps. I don't really get perped that much. So it works. Definitely pray before you leave your house, but if it still happens, then bark at them. Fuck these bitches. That's what I'm gonna do today. If I feel like messing around with them online when they comment on my channel, I'm just gonna put bark, 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 or meow. The clown emoji that works too, because I call them the it clown. Oh, they're gonna act like a clown. I'm gonna call them a clown. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's not that much perping, but you know what? I'm not tolerating their shit no more. And the cops are just following me everywhere because I don't put a mask on every 5 minutes. Fuck them and fuck the fuck everything else. Fuck them all. I'm not gonna say them too much. You know, fuck them all. You can't breathe with the fucking thing on. It's 500 degrees out. I'll tell you, some states it's even worse than it is here. Here comes the helicopter. Fuck them too. I don't care anymore. I'm tired of them. I'm tired of people telling me what to do. I don't see anybody turning around and telling them what to do. In one state, you could win $1 million to get vaccinated. Really, bitch? Is everyone on crack right now with all these little perks? These are not perks. When you're missing an eye, let me know if it's gonna be a perk. First of all, they're giving a lot of free food away, like junk food. So yeah, get your vax and get your diabetes too while you're at it. Fucking serious? That's how they put the microchip in you. I know nobody believes me. I don't really fucking care. I will not be marked. I am a child of God, of Jesus Christ. So, take that chip and shove it up your ass.